Hello young artists, welcome back to another episode of Art for Kids Sunday. Today we're going to be drawing some squishmallows. So let's get started. Got my Kurotoga mechanical pencil for my sketching. I've got my Mount Fuji eraser in case we need to make some mistakes or we need to clean up some lines. And for as colors today, we got our black for our outlines. We have a very light brown. We have a light green, a yellow, a regular brown, a pink, and a regular green. So let's put these to the side and get started on our sketch. So I think I'm going to make 3 squishmallows today. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a kind of an oval shape. The top is going to be more rounded and the bottom is going to be kind of flatter, I guess you would say. So what I mean by that is we're going to do 3 of them. So let me see here where I'm going to put my stuff in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make kind of a, I guess it would be an egg shape in a way. So we're going to have a rounded, kind of pointed on top. And then the bottom is going to be more flat. So just about like that. Kind of like an egg, I guess. Yeah, I think that's good. You know what? I think I want to make them a little bit chubbier. Because we all know that when we do these chibi characters, they're usually short and fat. I think more like that is better. Okay, so we're going to do 1 here. We're going to do another one that's going to be behind this one. So maybe we want it about the same. Same size. I think that's good. And then we're going to do 1 more. We're going to do 3 of them total. And this one's going to be coming over the one we just did. So we're going to have the top part there and then I think that's good. Let me erase this and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. So there are our 3 squishmallows. So let's get started on this first one. We're going to make a duck here. So we're going to have a white stripe that goes across. That's kind of separate his head from his body. So I'm just going to kind of make a curved line like that. And then another line just to follow it. Okay, about like that. And we're going to have some little wings about like that. And then another one over here. About like that. Okay, and we're going to have his tummy. It's going to be just an oval about like that. Okay, and then 2 eyes, just going to be perfect circles. Actually, let's do the beak first. So the beak's going to go right in the middle. And it's going to be rounded. So kind of like an upside down triangle. Alright, and then we're going to have 2 circled eyes right here. Not touching the beak, but pretty close. And another one right there. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, let's work on this middle one. This one is going to be a frog. So the eyes are going to go up here on the top of his head. So we're just going to make some circles. About 1 right there, and maybe 1 over there. I think that's good. Okay, and then he's going to have little pupils here in the middle. And then maybe one more. Alright, and two little nose holes and a smile. Right, and then he's going to have little pink cheeks right here. And he's going to have a circle on his tummy kind of like that one. So maybe about like that. Okay, that's good. And then the last one's going to be a cow. So we're going to have some ears coming out like that. Another one over here. I think that's good. And we're going to have some horns. I don't know if I want it going behind the ear. Let me do that again. So the ear comes down to about right here. So I'm going to start the horn right here. Maybe like that. That one's a little tall. I'm going to try to match the other one. Okay, that's better. Okay, and let me see. We're going to have some pink inside the ear. Like that. And we're going to have, he's going to be a spotted cow. So we're going to have a brown spot about right there. And let's do another one down here. Maybe like that. Okay, and then we're going to have a oval, I guess an oval shape for his nose. We're going to have two nose holes. And they're going to have two little eyes, one right there and one right there. And that is going to be our sketch. So let's get started on the coloring now. So let me see, the top of the duck. Actually, I'm going to clean up some of these lines. I'll probably cut this and we'll pick back up after I fix all these lines because I don't know how long this is going to take. Okay, we're back and I've cleaned up all of these lines. So next thing we're going to do is start doing some coloring. So let's start with our little duck over here. So I'm going to use my brown, and the body part below this stripe right here is all going to be brown, including the wings here. So let's go ahead and get that done. Probably going to speed this up like we normally do. That way you guys can pause the video if you'd like until you color yours in, then we can pick back up after we get this brown coloring done. Okay, we're back. We got the brown done, so let's get the top part. Actually, we can go ahead and do his tummy now. And for his tummy, I'm going to do this really light, kind of a mocha color in a way, a very light brown. Okay, we got that done. Let's do the green part next, which is going to be the top of his head. So don't do the eyes and don't do the beak. Alright, we're back and let's do the beak. The beak is going to be yellow. Alrighty. And then the eyes. So I'm going to try and keep a white ring around the middle portion of the black. I don't know how well this is going to work out, but we're going to do our best. So kind of like that. And like that. Alright, now let's do our outline. So we're just going to go over all of the lines here. For the tummy, I'm going to keep it really light. For the outer edge, you can push a little harder to make it darker. Okay, and then the head. Oops. Let me see if I can erase that. Maybe not. I might have to just see if I can color over it green. It's okay, not that big of a deal. There we go. Barely can see it now. Okay, and let's do this stripe here. On top. About like that. Let me see. This is going to go just to the body here, so maybe connect that. That's good. And maybe really light around the tummy. Okay, and the beak. And then the eyes. So I didn't do too bad of keeping that white ring around there, did we? Alright, and that's going to be our squishmallow duck. So let's do the frog next. So let me see, we're going to do the frog in this very light green I showed you earlier. So he's going to be all green except for his tummy. And then if you want, you can kind of maybe not go where the pink cheeks are going to be. You could probably leave that open. And then the same thing on the eyes. We're going to try to leave a white circle around the eyes like we did on the duck. So let's do that, and we're going to speed this one up. Okay, we're back after that light green. So let's do the black next. So again, we're going to try to leave a white circle around the eyes. Okay, and then we have the nose holes. And then the smile. And then I'm going to go over this lightly where his tummy is going to be. And then the regular outline. Like that. And then up here around his eyes. Okay, I think that's good. And let's... Actually, we can go around this white part too. There we go. And then let's do the pink for his cheeks. And I kind of raised them up a little bit. There's where my original sketch was. I put them up a little bit higher. Alright, and that's going to do it for the frog. Very cute. We got a duck and a frog. Let's get working on the cow now. So, I guess the main portion is going to be white, so we're not going to have to do much coloring there. But let's do the spots, and they're going to be the darker brown here. Okay. And then we'll do, I'm going to make sure that this is still in the camera. I want to turn my paper a little bit. just so it's a little bit easier to color. Alright, got our spots in there. I think that looks good. Actually, this ear here, because it is in this spot, we're going to bring that brown up around the ear. Just like that. Now this spot over here is in the white, so we're going to leave it white. Okay, let's do the horns. Horns are going to be the yellow. There we go. And the nose is going to be a pink. Let's do this whole circle. Whole circle in the pink. Alright, and then the inside of the ears are going to be pink. We'll do that one and this one. Okay, now let's take out our black. And we can put in these nose holes. And put in his eyes. Alright, and then we can do the outline. Alrighty. Okay, let me see. Am I going to... Let me see what this looks like. I'm just going to go around the ear here. I think... I'm not going to connect that right there, so we're just going to leave it like that. And the horns are going to be behind, so we're going to go ahead and go all the way over to here. And then we're going to do the ear. Just like that, and then we'll outline the pink. Just like that. Okay, and now we can do the horns. Nose. Alright, maybe lightly around the spots. I don't want that to be really pronounced, so I'm just going to lightly push. Alright, and that is going to do it. So there are our 3 squishmallows. We got a duck, we got a frog, and we got a cow. I hope this has been fun for you. I'd love to see what you made. If you get your parents to help you, post it on Instagram. Tag it with Chamel Does Art and Art for Kids Sunday, and I'll be able to take a look at that. And with that said, I will see you guys next week. Take care.